guys, welcome back to this pretty vlog. Welcome to my channel. I am really happy today because I woke up and I'm feeling great today. I'm feeling good, and this week was not the best week. It was not the best week. I've been having some health issues, so health wise I was not the best. I was just struggling this week, and I was going through it. I was going through it, my health, and so when I woke up today and I'm feeling great and I did not need help to get out of bed, I was just great. I was like, oh my God, I'm good. I'm great. So that is why I'm happy, because I'm just grateful that I'm feeling as good as I am. Did not read a thing this week though. I'm trying to see how much did I actually read in this weekend. By weekend, I mean like just 2 days, because I will hope that I can post this video Sunday. That is the goal. Is it possible? Probably not. Am I going to try? Yes. So I have 3 books currently. 3. I only have 2 days. I don't know why. I think I can do it, but I think I can. But let me tell you why I think I can do it, because these 2 books are quite small, so I think each of them is like 5 to 4 hours. Like I think this one might take me like 5 hours because it's like 300 pages, but this is less than like 300 pages. So I'm thinking maybe 3-4 hours I can finish this. So my goal is to actually start this today and hopefully finish it. Like I want to go to the park and I want to start this, and I've heard good things about this. Like I've heard this like reminds people of the Chestnut Spring series, just like my favorite series of all time. And I know a lot of people does not love it, but last year when I read that series, I was just going through a lot, and like it just pulls me out whatever I was going through, and it just helped me. And like all of the like characters in there were just like very lovable. They were just the men in that series were just like charismatic. They were just, I love that series. I love the Chestnut Spring series so much. Apart from Hopeless for me is not in the Chestnut Spring series. I don't love that book, but every Flawless, Reckless, Powerless, every book in that series I love, apart from Hopeless. So when I saw that everybody was saying Done and Dusted reminds them of the Chestnut Spring series, I had to pick it up, and now I have to read it. I saw this TikTok review where it says you do not need your brain for you to read this book, because it's just easy, fast-paced, and like you read it for the vibe, for the aesthetic. And I was like, okay, perfect, I can finish it in like less than 6 hours. I'm hoping 4 to 5. So I picked it up, and then after that I'm hoping that I can jump into Happily Never After by Lynn Painter. I know I can read this fast. Like I just know I can read this fast, because look at it. It is very tiny. It is very small. So I know that I will possibly finish them today, and then tomorrow we will pick up As Good as Dead. Will we finish it? Probably, definitely not, but I will finish it in another video. So the goal is to read 2.5 books in this video, and hoping that I can actually post this on Sunday. Hopefully. It is a little bit cloudy today, but my goal is to actually, because I haven't been out, like apart from doctor's appointment this week, I have not been out. So I want to go to the park even though it's a little bit cloudy, and then we're gonna start Done and Dusted. I want to start a timer. I want to start a timer to actually see if I can actually read it in 5 to 4 hours. That is a goal. But we're gonna go to the park. I'm really happy. If you see me smiling again, it's because I'm really happy, because I'm feeling good. We're gonna go to the park and I'm gonna start this, and we'll see how long it takes me to read that. Hi. Outside was fun for like 30 minutes, but I felt like as if I was going to die, because I was melting. It is like we're back in summer weather. Well, it's Florida, so we are never not in summer weather, but like it was just like so hot today. Now I'm back in my car with the AC on because I need it. But currently in page 104, and yeah, like I saw a review about this book that says like you don't really need your brain to read this book. It's just like all cutesy in the vibe, and that's all you need. Like you just need to enjoy the vibe of this book. Like nothing serious is going to happen in this book, and I agree. I mean, like Emmy, like the main character, she's going through something right now, but like after that it's just cute. It's cute. Like I've already highlighted some of my favorite part of this. Like they having like cutesy moments, like between them, Look and Emmy, they having cute moment, and I can't help but highlight all of them. But yeah, this is about Clementine, aka Emmy. She is a writer. She's really good. She's well known, all of this. However, she had an accident where she got thrown off of a horse, so she has not been back on a horse ever since, and now she moved back into her hometown. She hasn't told her family why she's back. They basically think that she's taking a break, but she's like back for real, because she's afraid to get back on horse ever since the accident happened. And then we have our MMC Luke Brooke, who she kind of like grew up with. She's like a part of the family. because his family was not around, he's also the best friend of her brothers. So there's this going on where he's like finding her really, really attractive, but he can't because he's just like, why am I finding her attractive? This is like my best friend little sister. They will kill me if they know the thoughts that are going in my head about their little sister. But he can't help it. He's finding her really attractive. He wants to kiss her, she wants to kiss him, but he's like, yeah, I can't do it, I can't kiss her, I can't do this. But he just can't stop thinking about her. But also he's like, they kind of like working together because he's the only one who knows that she had the accident. So he's basically helping her like face her fear, and hopefully that she get back on the horse again. Yeah, it's just cute. It's just really the vibe, and I feel like that's exactly what I wanted. It's a book that you will have like a Pinterest board for, just for the vibe. That's exactly what this is giving me, and I'm enjoying it. Yeah, like I didn't spoil anything because it's in the back. She got into a horse accident, goes back to her hometown, and then meet her brother best friend, and now they're working together. He's like trying to help her face the fear on getting back on the horse and then they going to end up falling in love. That's basically what it is, and I'm enjoying it. I'm really, really liking it. I don't think it's gonna be like a 5-star or anything. It's just nice. What I've been through this week, like I needed exactly this, and I'm enjoying it. I had a timer set to see like how long I can read it for, and I have exactly like 3 hours and like 40 minutes back in the timer because I set the timer for like 5 hours, I think. So I have been reading for an hour and a half, and I am currently in page 104. I'm going to see if I actually can finish this book in like 5 hours. She has 2 brothers. Her oldest brother, who's like, I think his name is like August, if I'm not mistaken. I believe his name is August, but I'm really, really hoping the second book is about him because it's like the grumpy single guy. And I honestly think like if he has a book, hopefully he does, if he has a book, like his love interest is definitely going to be her best friend, because they hate each other. Like he hates her, basically. He hates her. She gets on his nerve all the time, and I'm just like, that's just giving a little bit enemies to lovers. And I'm really, really liking you guys, like their chemistry. This is not even their book, but like every single time she's around, I'm just like, that's just cute. That's really, really cute. I'm hoping if he has a book, that's his love interest. In here is very quick. Like I am in chapter 12 and he can't stop thinking about her, and she can't stop thinking about him. Like nothing provoked them falling for each other as much as they are right now. Currently 1 hour 17 minutes and 39 seconds left on my timer. That means I finished this in 3 hours and 42 3 hours and 40 something minutes. I think it's 3 hours and 42 minutes. But yeah, I finished this. But I think I finished it so fast. I think like it literally took me 3 hours to finish it because nothing serious happened in this book. But guess what? I liked every part of it. I really, really like it. Nothing crazy happened, nothing serious happened. Literally, Clementine goes back to her hometown because of the accident that she had. She got thrown off the horse, goes back to her hometown, sees Luke, her brother's best friend. Luke sees her, Luke finds her attractive. They start working together. Luke help her to face her fear, to get back on the horse. The brother find out, was not happy, but that worked out well. And Luke and Clementine end up living happily ever after. That's that's the whole plot of the book. That's the plot of the book. And I could not help but kick my feet and laugh because I enjoyed every part of it. Like I think especially for what I was going through this whole week, like this is exactly what I wanted. An easy, fast-paced, funny book. That was exactly what this was. I enjoyed it, and I liked the whole aesthetic of it. Like every single time that they were working together, like they were brushing the horses and all of that, I just keep picturing them brushing the horses. I'm like, that just has to be cute. This was exactly the book that I needed to bring me back into the reading mood. I'm so excited to read the last one of this series. There's like 3 books, I think. The second one I'm not too excited to read. Like I'm going to read it, but I'm not too excited for the characters. But like the third one, I just cannot wait to read because it follows her best friend Teddy, and I just want to read 30's story. She is just like, she's always there for her, but she's also going through some things at home, and I just like, I'm interested in her story. I want to read her story more than the second book. I'm going to pick up the second book and read it, but I'm like, I don't really care about you, but I'm going to read it so I could read the third one and I could just finish this series. I think it's only like, I think it's a 3-part series, but I'm more excited for the third one of it all. But yeah, I really like this. I will recommend it. I think I'm going to rate it like a 3.5. I think so. I really think I'm going to rate it a 3.5. Nothing happened. Literally nothing happened. But I really enjoy it. And I think sometimes you need the books where like you don't really need your brain cell to work too hard. You just want to read a book for the vibe, for the aesthetic. You just want a cutesy little fun book, and that was this for me. And I really like it. Yeah, I'm going to start dinner, and then after this we are going to read Happily Never After. I wonder how long this will take me to read this, because if this take me like almost 4 hours, I wonder how long, because this is not even 300 pages, right? This is not even 300 pages, so I wonder how long it will take me. I want to set a timer. I'm gonna set like a 4 hours timer to see if it actually take me 4 hours to read or less than that. Well, we'll see. I am in chapter 32 in Happily Never After, and I have on my timer, I have exactly 1 hour and 1 hour. I don't even know why I'm treating this as if it's like a 24-hour challenge, but I feel like we should check on it. But I have 1 hour and 1 minute, so I have exactly 1 hour left, and that's what I have left. Exactly this much left on the book. Yeah, I'm liking it. I have to say though, I'm really feeling so bad for our MMC. His name is Max. I'm feeling so bad for him. I just feel absolutely horrible, because I should probably tell you what this book is about. It's about our female character. Her name is Sophie. Sophie was about to get married when she found out her fiance cheated on her, and she wanted to just call off the wedding, but she couldn't do it because her fiance's father is her father boss. She didn't really want to just like break off the engagement and like call off the wedding and all of that, because the dad has been working hard and all of this. She's like, I don't want to just call it off. So she and her friend hired this guy Max to like go into the wedding and say, I do. Like, not I do. Like, you know how they say I object. You know how they say whoever, like, do you have anything to say so this like couple should not get married, and if you don't, everybody hold their peace. She hired someone to say I object. So Max goes in the wedding and be like, yeah, I object, so they couldn't get married. I didn't even know if someone actually say I object in a wedding, like you couldn't get married. I thought you just say I object and then you say your piece, like why you think this couple should not get married and this to get married, because it's like at the end of the day it's their decision. I did not know like you actually cannot get married on that day. I was like, oh, okay. I did not know that. But yeah, she hired him and he says, I object. The wedding is called off. They're not getting married anymore. And they kind of like sort of like form a friendship. They spend the night together, not in that way. They were just like talking, eating pizza, having fun and all of that. And then like he ended up going his own way. She ended up just living life and all of that. And then like 4 months later, he called her. He was like, hey, I need a favor. I actually need you to call off this wedding with me. I need you to be like, to say the I object, because my friend is getting married, but he doesn't want to because this person has been cheating on him. So you have to do it. And they now form this friendship and they now objects wedding together and all of that. But obviously they are going to end up falling in love. This is the thing. He's falling in love with her, but she's just like very cynical about love. And obviously you cannot blame her because she's been hurt. Her fiance cheated on her and like her past partner also cheated on her. So we understand why she's very cynical about love. Like I completely understand that. But this is the thing. Like we in chapter 31. This is what we have left. And I just cannot help but feel absolutely bad for him, because they're doing things that couple do together. They are sleeping in the same bed. In chapter 30, they were doing spicy stuff together. And like she's kissing him, they holding hands, they're doing things. And she's like, yeah, we're just friends. We're just friends. And I'm just like, I mean, yeah, you guys could be friends and still do that. I mean, you know, like grown adult, do that. But like he's very much in love with her. Even from the very first time he saw her, he was like, wow, she's gorgeous, she's attractive. But now, whenever you read his POV, he just feel hurt every time she says, like, yeah, I kiss you because you feel like I'm kissing myself. And I'm like, oh, okay. It feels like I'm kissing no one. And I'm like, oh. I don't like that. Like I don't really like that. I don't know if it's because I'm a hopeless romantic. I don't like it. I don't like it. And she's like, yeah, yeah, we did just do spicy stuff, and it was good, and yeah, it was great. It was wonderful. Actually, I actually never enjoyed it that much. But yeah, we're just friends. We are just friends. Nothing is going to happen. And he's like clearly in love with her, and he's just like hurt, and I'm just sitting there like, when do you stop being so cynical and stop hurting other people's feeling? And if you truly don't believe in love, maybe don't kiss him. Maybe don't kiss him. Maybe don't look at him the way that you do, so he would think like, oh, maybe she feels the same way. I don't know why. I feel bad for him, and I feel like she's just so cynical to a point. She doesn't really care about his feeling, other than just saying, yeah, we're friends, we're your friends, nothing is going to happen. And that is all that we have left, and I'm going to try finish it. I finish it and I want to just jump into this one. Like, I already marked where I'm going to stop exactly in chapter 13. I want to just jump into it. However, I just want to talk about this real quick because I don't know how I feel about it. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I just don't feel any type of connection to the characters, and it's just so weird because it's Lynn Pinter, and I usually love Lynn Pinter's like characters. I'm usually like head of heels for her characters, but this one, I don't know how to feel. I'm like, I don't know. Like, obviously I said like I was feeling bad for Max, our male character, because like he was head over heels for her, and she was just like, he's just a friend, like, I can kiss him because like he's a friend, and yeah, we did this, but like he's a friend. And I was like, oh my god, girl, he's in love with you. But then at the end of the day, I was like, well, Max knew that she felt that way about love, and she did not want to fall in love and all of this. She knew, so basically it was his fault. But then at the end of the day, when they finally got together, I just didn't care. I didn't care for the happy ending. Like, when it came out, I was like, oh, good for you. I don't care, but good for you, I guess. But then I think why I didn't really love their happy ending is because like there was a part where she found a wedding, and obviously like they do this thing where they object wedding together and all this. She found a wedding, and the person whose wedding they are going to kind of crash, he knows the bride, and he's like, hey, I don't really want to do this, like, let's not do that. And he's not really telling her a reason why he doesn't want to do this wedding, but he's just like, I don't really want to do it. She got mad at him. She got mad at him to a point I understand, because it's like, well, she doesn't really know why you don't want to do it. You just say, hey, I don't want to do it. But then she found out why he didn't want to do it, and she still wanted to go ahead and crash the wedding, even though she found out who the bride was to him. And I'm just sitting there like, if you say he's your friend and you love him and all of this, and he's like, hey, I really don't want to do that, I just don't want to do it, why can't you just be like, my friend say no, maybe I should just consider his feeling and not actually go ahead and do this. She was about to go and reject this wedding, and then she got mad at him, and I was just like, how are you mad at him? He asked you not to do it, and you were still going to go and do that. Like, you inconsiderate. Like, what is wrong with you? And I didn't care after that. I didn't care. I was just like, I don't care. And when they end up together, I was just like, oh, okay. I don't know what I want to rate it, but I just don't like her as a character. She was just a little bit inconsiderate to me, at least. So I don't like her. I don't like Sophie. I don't like it at all. As you can tell, because I'm pushing her out of the way. But I already marked where I'm going to stop with this book is in chapter 13, because 100 pages actually end in chapter 13. So we're going to read just this together. Just this. And whenever I finish this, which is probably in another video next week, I'm gonna tell you all about it. But let's go read this one. So here's the thing. I went on TikTok, just sat there for 2 hours, and I just watched 𝐓𝐤𝐼's video for literally 2 hours. And then I realized, oh my god, I did not eat lunch, and now it is 5:47 and I have to start dinner because I didn't eat lunch, and now I'm starving. But I make myself tea, so I'm going to drink some tea and make myself dinner. But I am currently in page 16. I just finished chapter 2. I'm going chapter 3. Yeah. I don't think I can read 100 pages today. I'm going to finish it tomorrow and then I'll tell you all about it. But as of right now, I'm literally dying of hunger. But if you do not know about As Good as Dead, if you don't know about the whole series, this is the last installment in the Good Girl Guide to Murder series, which is like the first book of that series. I constantly think about the twist and turn of that series. I just really love it. But this is the last installment of that series. If you don't know about the Good Girl Guide to Murder, basically it's about this girl. Her name is Paper. She was in high school. You know how as a senior in high school you have this last project to do? So her project, she decided to kind of like not reopen the case, but she decided to I guess reopen this case like that happens 5 years ago in her hometown, where like this girl named Indie Bell ended up being unalived by her like boyfriend. Everybody believed that her boyfriend 𝐶 did it, and then after he unalived Indie Bell, he ended up unaliving himself. That was what everyone believed, but Pitt didn't really believe that. So 5 years later, she decided to reopen the case and try to prove 𝐶 innocent. Like she ended up finding out what really happened. And yeah, so she was a little detective in the first book, and in the second book she like also took another case, but in this one she is now being stuck in real life. But the last 2 chapters that we just read, she is kind of like in court with this other character from the first like book. That's exactly what's happening, but I've only read like 16 pages, so I don't really know all of it. But I'm going to make dinner. I'm starving, and I will pick this back up tomorrow and I'll tell you all about it in my next video. But yeah, I'll see you soon. I'm just really hungry. I'll see you soon. God bless you. Stay blessed. Take care of yourself. Take care of mental health, your physical health, and I'll see you later. Bye.